All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We are incredibly excited to have Basit, the founder of the Zahnymous project, ZAH Token. They are one of our partners. They have been one of our partners now for about a month. And, we have seen amazing, exposure from this project. We are able to purchase gift cards on their platform using the SOWL token, which is incredible. And truly, this project is one that I know is about to take off or already has taken off with their partnerships that they've been expanding on. And I know that they have a lot more updates to share with us. So we are incredibly excited to have them here. If you haven't already, joined their community so you can get in on the action over there as well. But I'm going to turn it over to them to kind of walk us through everything that they've been working on. And if anyone has any questions, we can always write them in the chat. You can write them in your international community chat as well. I know we have a bunch of different SOWL token groups going on. So if you have any questions and you're not comfortable asking them on the mic and you want to type them, we can also do that as well. But without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to the ZAH team and let them share the awesome things that they've been working on.
Of course. So I already came in the SOWL token group and really kind of showed off my utility. But for the new people that may not have listened to me speak or know anything about the ZAH project, I would love to kind of give a brief rundown. So I actually made this presentation much shorter, but I still want to show people who may not have watched exactly the ZAH AMA, what Zahnymous is about, who we are as a business, me as an individual, and why I believe ZAH is going to be a part of the future. So if you already don't know, Zahnymous is about simplifying crypto spending, but we also like to say it's about decentralizing crypto spending. So there's a lot of updates that's been going on. We, like SOWL Token said, we do have the gift card platform where you can purchase SOWL Token and actually use SOWL Token through the website. So we're going to break down exactly how to do that. And there's going to be a fun video demonstration showing pretty much everything. So let's get straight into this presentation. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, world, to everyone that's listening to this. If you already haven't heard, my name is Basit, and I started Zahnymous roughly a year ago with one idea in mind, and it was to really decentralize crypto spending, but also simplify crypto spending. But before we go into the new utilities, the new perks, a lot of the stuff that we've added with SOWL Token and the extra utilities, I would like to show you all what the problem is, because every successful business solves a problem. So what's that problem that Zahnymous is here to truly solve? And for the people that haven't listened to this part of the AMA when I first did it, I'm going to go by it really fast, really brief. But the real problem is liquidation. It's actually using your cryptocurrency. So I explain this all the time, but just in case you haven't heard again, the normal use case to actually use your cryptocurrency in the physical world is you take your tokens in your MetaMask wallet, you sell it onto the exchange, then you move the funds to your bank account. An extremely centralized process to use your cryptocurrency every day that comes with huge fees, slow bank transfers like ACH transfer, 3 to 5 business days, or Swift transfers, 5 to 7 business days. And anyway, this is outdated technology to actually use your cryptocurrency, or better of effect, your SOWL token. So if the problem is centralized crypto spending and its liquidation, what's the solution to this? It's actually decentralized crypto spending. It's us. It's our decentralized application, ZAH Card, which allows users with SOWL Token and other partner tokens to just connect to the website and purchase gift cards in almost 100 countries, specifically in China as well too. Now, without having to move from your external wallet to then sell onto the exchange, let's say you use Binance and then move the funds to your bank account, now you can connect to the ZAH website, zahnymous.io. It's ZAHNYMOUS.io. Connect your decentralized wallet and buy a gift voucher, and it's at an instant exchange. No more having to go multiple steps and multiple hurdles, especially if your country's not cryptocurrency friendly. Now you can pretty much spend your currency or your crypto wherever you are in the world with no barrier to entry. It truly is decentralized. All you have to do is connect to MetaMask. So I've kind of ran over the problem, which is centralized crypto spending. It's the liquidation. I told you the solution is us. It's our technology. It's providing this utility for great projects like SOWL Token to actually take their cryptocurrency and use it seamlessly in the physical world. So let's go into what a user would actually experience with our ecosystem. I'm going to shill my project just a little bit, but if you already don't have ZAH right now, it's as easy as this. You go to the website Zahnymous.io, you click the buy ZAH button, and right when you do that, it's going to pull up a pancake swap router. You just click swap when you connect your wallet, and just like that, you have ZAH. So let's say you have SOWL Token and you actually just played her amazing fun learn to earn game, and now you actually want to use your rewards in the physical world. Let's say you're in China and you actually want to go to Walmart to buy a brand new laptop. The old traditional route was kind of what I explained. Take your SOWL Token, sell to a bigger token like BNB, then move that with gas fees onto the exchange, sell to the exchange, then move to your bank account. Again, a really long, drawn out, centralized process. So let's say you played SOWL Token's game, you earned her great token SOWL, and you actually want to use it. Connect the wallet, you press the top right button just like you would connect any dApp. You can either connect to MetaMask or Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect has up to 30 to 40 different wallets that we provide. So once you connect your wallet, you click the buy gift card buttons. For this example, I did United States, but we also do have China as well. So for this example, I want to choose Walmart because Walmart has pretty much everything that I need. When it comes to groceries, electronics, possibly even clothes for my family, or whatever I can imagine, I could even buy it online. So we're going to use Walmart right here for an example. And just like the currency that you see on the platform is actually SOWL Token. So I'm going to take my SOWL Token and I'm going to make a decentralized purchase to where I can actually bridge that token that I just got rewarded for playing the game and actually buy something tangible that I can touch with my hands, a pair of jeans, a brand new iPhone, maybe a new laptop. So we're going to go through this process. We're going to go buy it. But honestly, I kind of want to show you all because I talk about the process so much step by step. I think it's even better to possibly see a video demonstration, especially if there might be a language barrier between us. So instead of me ranting on exactly how to connect a wallet, buy the gift voucher, I'm going to show this 3-minute video, which shows the exact process, how you can take your SOWL Token and use it in the physical world. So I really love that video because, again, it's a lot to talk about when you're saying, this is my project, this is the problem, this is the solution, this is how you be integrated into our ecosystem. Sometimes it's just much simpler to show a video demonstration, especially, there's no talking. You can actually look, hear, possibly read. And then even if you can't read it and understand it, it's all good because it shows a video demonstration on exactly everything I described, from connecting your wallet to buying the gift voucher to actually using the gift voucher in the physical world. And I hope you saw how instantaneous it was when we took something digital like cryptocurrency and then got spendable cash straight to our email. As soon as that transaction actually confirmed, it was an instant transmission to be able to have spendable cash. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. It really breaks down everything that I was speaking about. And the reason why I didn't want to break down step by step, I've already been in this group to give the AMA of all the juicy information that Zahnymous is about. So I really want to kind of touch more light on the extra utilities that we're adding. So the question remains still, when you watch that, what happens if you lose your gift card? Well, you don't even have to use your email. You go to the same exact MetaMask that you made your purchase with. You click on My Accounts, you go to Orders, and then just like that, you click View More, and you'll be able to see the exact gift card you bought. And if for any reason you lose your gift card or something happens with our system, please contact me at support@zahnymous.io, and I'll get everything taken care of as fast as possible. So this system sounds amazing. I can just connect a decentralized wallet and spend using SOWL token or other partnership tokens within seconds. I can play a game that's actually educational and fun and then redeem it by buying myself water, drinks, electronics, groceries. That idea is so baffling to me. It can't just be 100% seamless. Well, you're correct. If you don't KYC, which is, again, just connecting the wallet and spending, we have a daily spending limit of 1,000 USD with a 9,500 USD lifetime spending limit. Now, if you do KYC, there's no spending limit at all. You can spend as much as you want through the platform with no barrier to entry. So let's do a small recap. I showed you all what Zahnymous was about. I told you how long I've been working on the project. It's been roughly a year, with the idea of how do I have my own cryptocurrency, but actually use it in hundreds of countries or all throughout the world within seconds. How do I take something that's digital in my MetaMask wallet and then have something tangible in my hands within seconds? That's what Zahnymous is about. It's not just about decentralizing crypto spending or even simplifying crypto spending. It's about taking the next leap into mass adoption and truly connecting the digital world with the physical world. And the good thing is, it's not just with our token, it's with other partner tokens like SOWL token as well. So now that I've explained what the problem was, which is the centralization, it's the liquidation, it's how do you really use cryptocurrency seamlessly? I explained to you all that the solution is us. It's our technology. I even walked through how to connect your wallet, how to buy the token, and even how to spin the token and actually use the token as well with the video demonstration of buying a pair of jeans. The question still remains, why invest? Even in tokens like SOWL token as well, why invest? It's because our projects actually have real utility. The SOWL token is the first learn to earn game that focuses on an educational based system with play to earn. Now with Zahnymous, we solve an actual problem, which is crypto spending. The applicational use is not just for the United States. It's all over Europe. It's in Asia. It's in China. It's in Australia. It's everywhere. It's global. When I view my business, I don't view it as just gift cards. We're adding so much more utility. What I envision is a way to take cryptocurrency and spend it in countries seamlessly, not just to vouchers or to brands. It's cryptocurrency like SOWL token, like ZAH to USD. It's cryptocurrencies like SOWL token and ZAH to CNY, the Chinese yuan, the Japanese yen, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, all seamlessly by just connecting your decentralized wallet. We have a winning team. We have Coin Official for our marketing. We have 3 lawyers that work under us. We have a development team that works on front end and back end development to make sure our project is truly seamless. The platform is finished. You can make a purchase right now using SOWL token. And if you do, actually hashtag it Zahnymous purchase. I'm a Docs founder. This transparency is needed in the ecosystem. It really brings light to projects that are actually trying to build, that are actually not just trying to be here today, but they're trying to be here for tomorrow. We have established partnerships. We have partnerships with actual utility-based projects like SOWL token, like GemPad. We're even adding even more like 8-bit and so much more in the future as well. So the question still remains, why invest in not only us, but SOWL token as well? It's because you're not investing in today, but you're investing for the future. So what's the expansion? What's the future? Let's say you love our project. Let's say you actually take your SOWL token, use it, but you want more. You want more utility. You actually want to be able to live off of SOWL token. So how do we plan to grow? When we grow, SOWL token directly grows as well. And we do that by onboarding projects similar to SOWL token, which has an actual utility with an actual live community that plans on having longevity. We take their cryptocurrency like SOWL token, add it to the platform as a checkout currency. We get these amazing free AMAs to show our project, show our passion, and show our exposure. It's a win-win for both of us. We give them utility, they give us exposure. Now, how more can this be incorporated for SOWL token? Even more gift cards. We have 1,000 more gift cards already ready to be used. Incoming Q1 2023, possibly Q2 2023. We have more countries coming. Right now, we're lacking in Africa. SOWL token technically is lacking a little bit in Africa as well because we are. But you know what? That's going to change. While we add these more utilities, our weaknesses are going to become our strengths. New chains. Right now, our platform is specific to Binance Smart Chain and PancakeSwap, but we plan to ever grow and make sure our dApp and our technology is on every single blockchain on the market. So now that you've understood what the problem was, the solution, which is us, how you can use your SOWL token into our ecosystem truly seamlessly by just integrating a decentralized wallet, I even showed you a video, not only how to buy a gift voucher, but how to use a gift voucher as well. I showed you why investing is such a great idea for the future. I even showed you the further expansion. So what more is there? Even more utility. As we grow and we establish these partnerships with strong projects, we're ever growing in our goal to truly create mass adoption and truly create an even simpler way to integrate cryptocurrency into our everyday life. We're adding a cross-chain swap. So for example, if you go to our platform and you actually you'll even be able to take your tokens on 6 different blockchains, be that TRX, Polygon, Avalanche, BSC, Ethereum, Phantom, and you can actually not only convert to ZAH, but you can convert to SOWL token as well. SOWL token will truly be able to be added on into our cross-chain capabilities as well. We're even adding a fiat on-ramp where, let's say you don't want to use an exchange anymore. For me being in the US, in order for me to take my US currency in my bank account to my exchange, it takes up to 7 business days to actually process for the ACH transfer. Now you can go through our website, not only spend cryptocurrency or swap cryptocurrency, you can also buy cryptocurrency. We're even adding a mobile top up because a lot of people around the world and around the globe actually use prepaid phones, and with SOWL token, you can actually recharge your phone and buy credits and minutes for your cell phone and be able to make actual real-time calls to people you love. To me, that's powerful. To me, that's what crypto is about. It's taking something that was this idea of value and spreading it and integrating it into our everyday lives. And I didn't get to add a picture to this, but because right now this will be completed Q4 2022 by the very beginning of Q1 2023. But we're bringing even more utility than this. We're even going to be integrating bill payments to allow people to pay their credit card bills, their light bills, their water bills with cryptocurrency like ZAH and SOWL token. You will be able to do anything you imagine, not only buy gift vouchers in 100 countries. Hello?
Yep, we can still hear you. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, my bad. And you'll also be able to actually live off your SOWL token. So let's go into a little bit more. The utilities over. Let's talk about transparency and being a Docs founder. I know SOWL token is a Docs founder as well, and bringing transparency to that ecosystem is something that's, to be honest with you, it's a little rare. And it's shocking to me that it's rare. So when I show my face, it's not just showing, oh, he's doxed. It's to show the real authenticity of the project and to show real authenticity of the individual. And that's exactly what Megan does as well. And it's exactly what we do as well. So these partnerships, these bonds actually strengthen BSC. You can see this picture is pretty funny and silly. I always show it. To be honest with you, I'm getting a little tired of showing it. I might have to take another picture and another goofy one and then really showcase me. But this really is me. This is what I look like. And another reason why I like the picture is I see this individual in the background just looking at me like I'm crazy. But here's our co-founders, Coin Official as well. And I hope you enjoyed this project and this update on exactly what Zahnymous is trying to create, which is this non-custodial way to really use cryptocurrency seamlessly. Not only with our partners and our own ZAH cryptocurrency will you be able to spend, you'll be able to buy and swap. So thank you so much for listening to this update. It's been a really fun AMA. And well, I'm going to end everything off with, I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Stay Zahnymous.
Thank you so much. That was incredible. And I love the updates that you have, particularly how you can, buy crypto right on the platform, how you can swap. Truly, I feel like we're in the process of eliminating the entire need to actually have to ever cash out your cryptocurrency, to go through all of those different steps, to, having to sell and then wait however many days for it to hit your bank account. You have really an all-in-one spot where you can just spend that cryptocurrency. And for the projects that you're partnering with, that many of them, similar to SOWL token, where you can earn additional tokens, now you have a way for them to take those earnings and actually get something else out of it, which is huge for, our project and our token itself. But to see everything you've added has been incredible. And Remind me again when you launched. I know it's still been pretty early, right?
Yeah, we launched November 18th, 2022. So we haven't even been launched a full month, and we've
Wow.
already integrated a fully finished platform. And something else that I want to speak about is as we grow, and when we gather more utilities, these partnerships that we have with projects like Soul Token, the first learn to earn game. I mean, again, as we grow, we give them more utility. The idea is that if you stay on chain using your Soul Token, using your ZAH cryptocurrency, more money will actually be poured into our projects because people can actually live off of it. It actually decreases sell pressure because it increases the use case and the usability of it.
Yes, and that's incredible. I think right now what people are really trying to look for is why owning cryptocurrency can be more advantageous than fiat. And I really think, especially looking at where, we live in the United States, there's a lot of uncertainty around our fiat currency, but what we do know is that we have projects that allow for you to earn additional currency, but in the form of our cryptocurrency, and then being able to use those earnings to buy things like a Walmart gift card or, a Chipotle gift card that, really eliminates that fear of having to cash out and to lose part of your funds to, transfer fees, gas fees, whatever other fees your bank might have. Now you are cutting out all of those extra steps and making it possible for somebody to just click and convert that token into a gift card. And it works really fast. It's
No.
definitely a seamless process here. And, your video showed too, it can be an all-in-one. You could be in the store and then boom, you got yourself a gift card. So you could fill up your shopping cart, say, how do I want to pay for this today? And then within a minute, say, I'm going to use a gift card and, use your crypto to do it. And I think that's incredible. And to see all of those additional stores on your platform and to not even be a month old, I can imagine that you're just constantly grinding and working. Do you have plans to continue adding different stores to your platform, or do you want to keep it at what you have right now? What do you think the next month will look like for you guys?
I mean, I'll be honest, the amount of growth. So the one issue is it's really hard to grow when you haven't grown the actual project. So we're still so small. Our holder count is 130. So even though we can keep pouring more funds into more development work and grow the platform to be this amazing all-in-one shop, we really want to focus on actually growing the holder count, growing the user base, and then grow, because it just doesn't make much sense to keep growing, putting money into development, when we haven't really kickstarted the actual fundamental aspect of constantly using our dApp. We want to be one of the top tier crypto to gift card platforms. And we understand that we may have to add a lot more to be that, but I already have the partnerships lined up. All it takes is a little bit of time and a little bit of effort and a little bit more funds. And we can have one of the best systems in crypto to gift cards out there on the market. I have two providers that will allow some really big name brands like Amazon, Apple, that will allow us on the platform. And I even have more extensions to all over Europe and Africa as well. So there's really, right now is the very beginning. You can think, even though our like list is vast, it's truly version one. There's so much more to add that it's going to be so exciting to actually see. My plan and overall idea is to add so many brands that people will be able to do absolutely anything with cryptocurrency. If you have the tokens that we have onboarded, like Soul Token, you'll be able to check out and do anything you can imagine in any country that you can imagine or be in. Let's say you want to travel. Let's say Megan wants to go to Europe. How about Germany? We're going to be adding so many brands for Europe. It's going to look like it's almost going to look like you're going to have choices like a debit card. So let's say you go to Germany, but you're from the US. Let's say you actually want to use your SOWL token because let's say you played the game and you actually want to use it for some expenses. We're going to be adding places like Airbnb so you can pay for the vacation rental. We even have Delta and American Airlines and possibly more airlines to add as well. You can pay for your own plane ticket in SOWL token, groceries in Germany using SOWL. So the idea is to really branch off and again, integrate cryptocurrency with everyday expenses as seamless and as streamlined as possible. So much more coming.
Wow, that's incredible. And you know, what I've always said too, just kind of the morals and foundation behind our project is that if you're receiving rewards or you're owning a cryptocurrency token, really the beauty of this is that equality and fairness across the board and from country to country. And I think there's a lot of privilege with fiat currencies and having countries where, you know, if you travel, you have to do the currency exchange. And sometimes it can be really beneficial. And sometimes things can be so much more expensive going to another country when you have to convert your currency. But when you have the ZAH token or you have the SOWL token or any of these tokens, really, being able to purchase a gift card using them is, you know, the same no matter where you are. You don't have any sort of advantage or disadvantage because of where you're geographically located. And to have that equal playing field with these same stores is massive. And it really goes to show that, you know, this is something that is absolutely the future, and it's not stopping anytime soon. And I mean, so just so our users know too, so after you add the gift card to your cart and you make your purchase, you said that the code for the gift card is emailed to you, correct? That's how you have access to your gift card, or the is it the code, is that what goes to your email, and then from there you get the actual gift card?
Yeah. So I'm not sure if I kind of, so also the code will instantly go to your email box, but even if you don't want to use an email and you don't want to use any Web 2, you can connect the same wallet you made the purchase with, and you can actually look at your past orders and click on view more, and you'll see the voucher by not even leaving the website.
Wow.
So you technically don't even have to use an email. And honestly, SOWL, or Megan, I told you SOWL. Honestly, Megan, we're going to be adding a lot more than just gift cards. I keep telling people this. Gift cards is the tip of the iceberg of what I'm truly trying to accomplish with cryptocurrency and payments. The idea is to possibly even have your own debit card program or even some type of payment institution which allows users with tokens like SOWL token to maybe even make a real-time purchase for their haircut or for even a new car. So we're really working. I'm not going to release information, but I have really exciting news that this gift card, it sounds like an amazing idea, but there's so much more that we're really growing on the concept. The true idea is, let's say you have SOWL token and you want to go to an actual business and buy something. We're going to be integrating a way that you can take your SOWL token and pay them, and they're going to instantly get a fiat payment to their bank account within 60 seconds.
Wow.
Not just gift vouchers. I'm really trying to create a way that cryptocurrency has the word currency crypto, right? Right. So we're really integrating payments with cryptocurrency. And again, gift cards is just the tip of the iceberg on what I'm already starting to accomplish as a project. Within the next couple years, you're going to be able to go anywhere to any store, scan a QR code, and purchase cryptocurrency, just like you would swipe your Visa or MasterCard. That's the true goal.
That is incredible. Yeah. And I think it's fully attainable too. And I think that it's something that we need, right? I think that it's going to be something that definitely disrupts the industry in ways that we currently need, you know, and just you're limiting the what am I trying to say? You're limiting the steps, and I find that in society we we have a shorter attention span every year, every month, really. And we don't want to go through all of those different steps and have to go through all those different hurdles. And like we were saying before, sometimes it can take up to 24 hours to actually get your converted cryptocurrency into fiat. And we just don't have time for that anymore. So to be able to have this one-stop shop kind of platform, and to know that you're not just limiting it to gift cards, but to know that I could go on there and connect and pay my utility bill, or go on and, pay for groceries or a haircut, all because of the currency that I've already earned or that I've invested in that has grown so rapidly. That's huge. That's huge. And that really does, that changes the game for so many different people, which is incredible. Wow.
Agreed completely. I'm telling you, I'm not going to stop at gift cards. And that's why I kind of always say I don't view my platform as gift cards. Gift cards is just the one thing that we were able to do without really getting into the nitty and gritty. Once we establish the right partnerships with exchanges, with financial institutions, and we've already built up that trust for the gift card platform, we now have already established connections to where we can really grow and integrate crypto payments with real-time payments. I'm telling you when I say this, we're going to be integrating, as long as we have this like lifetime partnership where we really help each other out. SOWL Token is going to go as far as ZAH is going to go in regards to payments. And I want you to know we're not going to stop at gift cards. I can't tell you exactly how I'm going to do it because that kind of releases the secret sauce. But I'm already working on just, if I could even explain to you in words on how we're really integrating real-time fiat payments with cryptocurrency, not even just gift vouchers or even a debit card, being able to pay a business within seconds, similar to a Venmo or a Cash App of cryptocurrency. The idea is mind-boggling for actually integrating the mass adoption of cryptocurrency and fiat currency.
Wow. Yeah, I love that you also said you're not going to stop. And truly and honestly, given the state of the market right now, we know that people are sitting and wondering, what's going to happen next. And to be honest, we can sit and speculate all day, or we can actually take this time and keep building. And I really like that, you're powering through, you're pushing, and you're continuing to grow your project in spite of the market. And, we're finding that it is crypto winter. We know it was inevitable. It was going to happen, but it's when that ends and there are projects that are still standing, those are going to be the ones that really take off. So I'm incredibly excited for how this is going to expand, and to know that you're persevering and pushing through is incredible. So moving forward, I know on the development side, you guys are truly expanding at such a rapid rate, and there's going to be so much added to ZAH. What are your hopes in terms of, adding new partnerships and increasing that exposure for the actual token itself?
So the way that we do that is really by integrating the ways that we do with SOWL Token. If we host them as a currency and we actually create that adoption of that consistent use case, that's going to bring more people to the platform. Once more people check out, they're going to be like, oh, hold on, I have Ethereum. I don't want to have to use an exchange. Let me just cross-chain it. So, and that's going to go so much further, because let's say users can't already cross-chain to our partner tokens like SOWL Token, 8-Bit, etc. Well, they can not only buy gift cards through our platform, they're even going to be able to cross-chain to your tokens and bridge from other blockchains as well. So again, this move and this idea of really being the one-stop shop is kind of, in my idea, the future business model that a lot of projects are going to try to adopt, because there's so much turmoil with exchanges right now. I mean, all I've seen on my timeline, like we were talking about, was the drama with Binance, the drama with FTX. For example, people are leaving exchanges like Binance because they're scared that their funds are going to be in a custodial fashion and they're never going to see them again or be able to withdraw. Now what we're doing with the ZAH platform and the ZAH technology is we're taking our cryptocurrency and other cryptocurrencies as well that we list and give them a non-custodial use case without the need of ever using an exchange. I can take my debit card, buy cryptocurrency, buy SOWL token, buy ZAH, or I can take my cryptocurrency that I have in possibly Ethereum, bridge it over to our currencies as well, hold it, and then also spend the cryptocurrency. Let's say my lights are going out or my light bill is due. I can also use that and live off of that as well while I earn and earn more, or learn and earn more from your all's game. So the idea is we grab real utility-based projects that have those play to earns, that have those actual use cases, and then onboard them to our vision and our use case, and really almost bridge this army of projects that are bonded together that are really trying to push mass adoption. So I really do think, even though we're growing at such a rapid rate, even though we're using and we're putting more funds to development, more funds to R&D, I really think it's going to be a catalyst effect. As more people come to our platform, they're going to be like, wow, I can cross-chain too. Wow, I can use a fiat on-ramp. I mean, damn, I can pay my utility bills. They're really going to realize, and they're going to stop using custodial exchanges. In my opinion, I think custodial exchanges are going to go down so much in volume. Give it the next year to 2 years. Reason being, they're going to make regulation for them so difficult that a lot of them aren't going to be able to pass that regulation, and they're going to fail as a business. And the big ones, they're trying to knock off right now and have their own businesses for their own exchanges and their own regulation needs. So projects like Zahnymous that is pushing that mass adoption, that is pushing that non-custodial use to use your cryptocurrency truly free and truly decentralized by adding your own fiat on-ramp, having that control and that own privacy of your own cryptocurrency. I really think it's the future of use case. Now I don't have to store my funds on a sketchy platform. I can just store them possibly on a cold wallet or a decentralized wallet that I only have the keys, that I only have power of. So it really gives freedom, and it doesn't only give freedom to users, it gives freedom to crypto in general. It eliminates the use and the worry of custodial needs. We're really eliminating the need for an exchange.
Wow. Yeah, this is huge. And I sit here and I think about what the future of a lot of these exchanges look like, and try not to think about the past and what we have seen. And I think that what you're building here and really how you're expanding is so innovative, but it also provides that sense of security. We can do so much in terms of, being KYC'd, being doxxed, making sure that you have an audit, doing all of those protective measures that you should do as or that you can choose to do as a project founder. But we also see that sometimes that's simply not enough, right? And people still, have their concerns and want to know that, the cryptocurrency that they've either purchased or that they've earned from doing something else is safe, and that they can use it towards something that they actually want to use it for. And having this really be like a one-stop shop is so huge. And I think it's very reassuring for the future of cryptocurrency as a whole, but also for investors looking for that safekeeping of their funds, of their investments. So this is really exciting. I think that there's a lot to be looking forward to on your platform. And, it really just also makes me happy to see the SOWL token on there too. I know that our main utility obviously is the Learn to Earn gaming platform that we're building out, but to know that users can then take their earnings doing something like learning and playing through doing gameplay and learning through our different lessons, and using their rewards from that to go and buy something. That's like the equivalent of saying, I really earned this. I earned this dinner, or I earned this Amazon gift card, or I earned this electronic that I'm buying with my Walmart gift card because I went and did something to earn these SOWL tokens. Or when I invested in this project, now I have these earnings that I can spend. there's a bit of a rewarding factor to that for the person too, and knowing that they're spending something that they worked hard for. And I love that you're giving that opportunity to people on here.
It really creates an economy,
Yeah.
because if you really think about it, and this is going to kind of go back to like my own views on capitalism and currencies as a whole, we give the US dollar value. While people are working for the minimum wage, it's their effort that they get paid. If you want me to be honest, the dollar that's printed is actually valueless. Even though it says 20 USD, that value is kind of what we create through the employment, through the task, through the hard work, the sweat. Sometimes you don't even work. You just earn it by maybe even being smarter. Still, the idea is that we give currencies value. And I really think we give a whole different systematic approach to even giving cryptocurrency value when we allow a seamless way to use it.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. And I think you really hit the nail on the head saying, it is, it's valued at whatever we just choose to have it valued at. Whereas when you have an actual cryptocurrency, you can follow that chart and you can truly see what it's valued at. And, I personally think ZAH is going to be valued way, way more. As you're expanding, I see it booming, and just to know that the more projects you onboard, the more community members you have coming to your platform and being able to use your service is huge for everybody. And it really puts eyes on you and on your platform and how you're able to grow. Do you think, and one thing I was going to ask, because I know I've seen a couple other projects doing it, do you think that with the growth and how many partners you've been onboarding, do you think that you would ever offer advertising space on your platform and charge maybe not your partners or maybe your partners for any sort of advertising space on your platform? Because I know that there's going to be a lot of projects that are coming here, and to be able to provide that exposure maybe could be something. I wasn't sure. I've seen some projects starting to offer ad space. I didn't know if that's something you would do down the line.
Of course. So what we're getting done right now, and I actually asked my developers to do this by this week, is we're going to have this in our admin panel. And right now you just see the ZAH floating. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding our partners' logos to it. So every currency that actually pays, we're going to also have them as a banner. So it's kind of showcasing that, hey, when you go to the platform, you see that our partner tokens are used as a currency. So right now you just see ZAH, but we've actually already been working on a way without charging them anything more. You pay you pay to be on the DApp. Once you pay to be on the DApp, you automatically get a free space on the banner. And we're going to start, we're not going to charge that much. We're planning on only doing it. We were going back and forth. How much should we do? How much should we do this? What we're going to be doing for now on is 1 free month of a test trial. And then after that, it's only going to be 1 BNB a month. And with that 1 BNB a month, we're then going to be putting it as an advertising spot on the project, on the front website right here in the banner. And we're going to keep them on the platform. So that's about as much as we're going to go for the actual advertising, because we don't want it to be too messy with a whole bunch of clutters of different, like you click on this, it redirects you to this. It's more about to show that exposure that, hey, when you go to the Zahnymous website, you can immediately, if you want to know what tokens are for use case, you can just see the partner tokens right on the banner slide.
And I think that that's, completely reasonable. It's an honor that we're listed on there before all that. But I think I like the idea of the 1 month kind of trial there too, because then that also gets that project encouraging their community members to come over and actually use the platform and to see just how easy it is to do so. And just looking at your website now, I know that you've already kind of scrolled through some of it there, but you certainly have added a lot more to it. And I think that's incredible to see the growth, especially during this market, and to see all of the innovative ideas that are still coming out, because you can just tell the way that this is being built out that there is so much, to keep building upon, right? And to keep expanding, and that you don't have to stop just at gift cards. This can be that entire hub where you don't have to transfer your crypto to fiat. You can do so many different things spending your cryptocurrency on this platform. I think that's incredible.
Of
Yeah.
course. And I promise, Megan, when I'm not going to show you yet, but when I show you what I'm really working on, I kind of gave a little bit of a hint earlier when I was
Right.
speaking, I was getting excited. I think you're going to be amazed at what we're really trying to do when we push the boundaries of actually converting crypto to fiat instantly, not just gift vouchers, but actually using it anywhere and everywhere, possibly not even have to deal with a debit card. A debit card program is just another bonus to be able to use cryptocurrency. We're really trying to branch this off and make this a very global thing.
Wow. Yeah. No, I think that you can even eventually take it into actual real like brick and mortar, like actual shops.
Mhm.
I'm thinking about how I could go into a store at the mall and just decide right then and there, like, oh, if that store has, ZAH. I think of the way that they have the like the chip readers, like you can just pay using your card. If they have ZAH right there, you're like, oh, let me just convert my crypto real quick and then, pay for it that way. You're offering so much for people online and for real world. And I think that that's really going to be something that helps establish cryptocurrency in the real world, because right now it does kind of feel like crypto is in its own little world and that we haven't fully adopted it in, quote unquote, real life. And I think this is something that can really do that. And it's incredible to see that, a token like ours or a token like so many of the other ones that are on there, they have a use case, they have a purpose for things that they used to just spend, fiat currency on or wait for their paycheck to come every 2 weeks or however many weeks it takes. And then you see that money coming out of your bank account. You're wondering, oh, do I need to transfer out any of my cryptocurrency? Well, now you don't have to. And I think that that's amazing. And I think that the level of convenience you're providing for people in such a complex, world is massive. And I think people who also might not really understand cryptocurrency, this is a good, entry point for them because it still does emulate real world experiences like buying a gift card. Do you ever go out and like, or do you know people who just like don't get crypto, and like do you show them your platform and show them how easy it is to use? Because I find myself every day trying to explain cryptocurrency to somebody and, giving them that opportunity to see that it really can be adopted in the real world.
I mean, my favorite thing is when people say that cryptocurrency has no place in the physical world. And then I show them my platform, like some of my friends, they'll be like, dude, I don't care about crypto. I don't care about Bitcoin. They call crypto Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
the only word that they know, right?
exactly. Right. When you're calling crypto in general just Bitcoin, they don't even understand how vast and how intricate it really is. But once I show them the platform and I show them how seamless it is to not only buy my cryptocurrency, but the stuff that we're adding and actually using cryptocurrency, they're like, this is amazing. This is actually what a lot of them say, wow, crypto might actually have a future now because I can use it. And that's our argument. In order for there to be that next step, in order for there to be mass adoption, not only does it have to be able to be used in our economy, it has to be as simple as explaining almost to a baby. You have to tell them, click the connect wallet, click the buy gift cards. But the idea is to make it even simpler than that. Click just one or two buttons and then you can spend your cryptocurrency. So
Wow.
we're really trying to attack the most simplest use case possible, because when you are describing cryptocurrency to someone, it can sound really confusing, especially when you're trying to tell them, okay, in order to buy SOWL token, you have to have BNB. Okay. You get that BNB from the exchange. You then send to the wallet. There's a lot of steps in actually describing the process to even buy crypto. If you even try to show someone how to spend crypto, they're going to be completely lost because they won't even understand how to actually buy the token. So our business and our use case is to make everything as simple as possible, either on a possible like an iOS application, an Android application, or even on the website, where when you go to the website, you can honestly just click buy ZAH, or you can click buy gift cards and actually check out, or actually buy crypto. When we add the fiat on ramps, it's going to be just like checking out at Amazon. You implement your card details, bam, you have crypto. So it really is taking the average Joe, the person that has no knowledge on cryptocurrency at all, giving them just a few instructions. And just like that, they can not only buy, but they can also spend and be a part of the economy. That's how you get mass adoption. How do you explain to the grandmas and the granddads how to not only buy cryptocurrency, but to how to spend cryptocurrency? And that's what we're really trying to do. We're really trying to simplify the use of this technology.
Yeah, and I really do feel like it is as simple as it can possibly be.
Right? It really is.
Right. You make it so user friendly. And even just looking at the different, stores that you have on the platform. And, I have a couple of our community members as well. I think there was one gift card on there. I think the store is called JD,
Yeah,
or it's a yeah. So some of our community members in the chat right now, they've said that they've been able to go on and make those purchases, and that's a big store that they often use. And being able to just click on SOWL and to pick the amount, adding it to your shopping cart, it's that easy, right? And then you can spend it. I try to explain it to people, and I tell them that's it. That's all you have to do. And they're like, really? That's it? I'm like, yeah. And sometimes it's easier than, if you want to go online, buy something online, and you're like, oh crap, I need to go find my debit card because you don't have the number like memorized or something. Now everything is all right there. You are connecting your wallet. You don't even have to take that extra step of going to find your credit card to find the number to type in. Now it's like one click, and it's massive. It's huge. So yeah, it's really incredible.
The best
And
so
go
real
ahead.
quick, my favorite part of all of this is you described it perfectly. It really is. You have the tokens in your wallet. You click a few buttons. So one problem when you're describing cryptocurrency to someone is how to send it. They're like, oh, if I misspell one number, one digit, my crypto's gone forever. My value's gone, right? Like that's kind of crazy. What we do is once those tokens are in your wallet, you never have to send them to another person or send them. You check on the gift card and you just sign off on the transaction. It deducts the amount and you immediately get the voucher. No more having. So the other process that I was describing, which is I didn't even think about this, but this is a huge issue as well. You have to make sure that when you're sending from your external wallet to the exchange, it has to be perfect. If you mess up one digit, one letter, it's gone forever. So what we do is we really even simplify. It's almost like an insurance. Now you don't even have to worry about misspelling anything. You click a couple buttons when you connect your wallet and bam, you're able to spend.
Yeah, it's that quick.
It
That
really
quick.
is.
And it eliminates that kind of fear that you were talking about where you could mess up one little thing, right? If you're, doing it from your phone and you accidentally tap a button. Now it's so much easier and seamless. And I love the updates that you've made. It's really huge. And you can clearly tell there's way more where this has come from, right?
Oh yeah. There's so much coming. Like when I explain to people that I launched ZAH and I launched the platform way before I launched the so I launched it a month before. I mean, again, so much more coming.
Wow. Yeah, it's really awesome. And I think too, as the actual token continues to grow, the ability to just, purchase the token and then go from there and, use it to buy gift cards, that's going to just be huge, and I'm certainly excited to see how that evolves, because the potential for this to be the answer and to really get people to apply real world practices and things that we do on the daily, like buying groceries, paying a bill, or buying dinner. Having that all be acquired through a gift card or through a payment processing system on the Zahnymous network, I mean, you won't have to go anywhere anymore. You know, like you won't have to go anywhere else. You can just do it all from here. And it's just great to see a project that has, you know, people's best interest in mind and wants to make their lives easier in a time where life is really not always as easy as it can be. You're doing something to make life easier. So I applaud you guys on how you've expanded in such a short amount of time. If you're not even a month old and you've already been able to add all of this, like where are you going to be in 6 months or a year? You know, it's incredible.
And again, it's that sheer determination, right? And you have it in you as well, right? It's that fight that you don't want to give up. You want to kind of prove people wrong. You want people to see the future. You have the same thing I have in regards to that. Like we usually call it that dog, but
yeah.
But you know exactly what I mean when I state it. It's that hunger. It's that fight to kind of show people that this is the future, because projects like us that are so early in the adoption, when we keep developing, we're kind of the front runners of the future.
Yeah. And, you know, we keep saying there's going to be a lot of projects that keep pushing through, you know, this, you know, crypto winter, and there's going to be people that don't necessarily want to keep carrying on, or they're getting frustrated, or they're trying to beat a market that truly is going through something so massive right now. But I think the way that you look at it and the way that I look at it is what we're going through right now in this market is weeding out and eliminating the bad guys and eliminating the people that are holding us back. I think that, you know, for as many years as cryptocurrency's been around, we've seen bear markets, we've seen bull runs. This one feels a little different, but I really think this one is the deciding factor on where crypto is going to go and how it's going to be adopted in the real world. Something massive had to happen to cause massive change. And I think that the opportunity for us to really, you know, reach a bull run that I don't think will ever end, like once it starts, is going to be huge for projects like ours, because once it starts, it won't stop. And we just have to power through getting rid of the people that don't belong so that the ones who do belong are here to, you know, stand strong. And I think that's going to be the, you know, ZAH, and I think it's going to be SOWL too. So it's great for us to have this partnership already established, and to see where we go from there. It's going to be incredible. So I can't wait, and I'm super happy to see everything you guys are building. And to our community too, if you haven't joined the Zahnymous Telegram group, please go over and join them. They're a great group of people, great personalities like all of you guys, so you'll all fit right in. But learn more about their token too, and how, you know, getting involved with you know, holding a bag of ZAH too can provide a lot as well for you. So yeah, always consider that. And head over to their community and look at what we've got going on, because this is just the beginning. So I'm really, really excited. And Basit, I'm terribly sorry. I'm going to make sure that Rose allows you to put the link back in our group, because we were having a lot of well, actually, I think you and I both, we have the same bots that come into our groups back and forth. So I want to make sure that you can get back in here and get the link posted, because I think Rose might have said no thank you to you. but we'll make sure that you get all the links posted, or I'll post them in the group as well. I think if you had to say ultimately what why ZAH, for somebody who is, you know, maybe on the fence about getting involved with the ZAH token and the whole Zahnymous platform, I don't know why they would, but if somebody was on the fence, what would you tell them to be that convincing factor to get them involved in your project, in your community? Oh, and he might have gotten, oh, let me get him back in here. I just realized I was talking to no one here. I don't know if let's bring him back. Yeah, I think Rose didn't want him to put that link. We're going to get him back in the group real quick. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Yeah. So I think he's popping back in, bringing him on back in here. But, you know, guys, for our community, we're partners with ZAH. We're incredibly thankful to be listed on their platform. We know that in the future, they're going to be, you know, charging, you know, people to be listed on there, charging for that advertising space. And, you know, we're thankful to be early adopters and for them to, you know, allow us to be adopted on their platform so quick. Sorry about that, Bassett. I'm going to put your link in our chat. We have to get Rose situated to make sure that we can put links in. So I'll get the links put into our group right now. I apologize about that. But ultimately, as we start to kind of wrap up here, if any of our community members have questions, I'll make sure that they get to you. I've also encouraged them to join your community as well. But if you had somebody on the fence about getting involved with the Zahnymous platform or learning about the ZAH token, what would be your main convincing argument to them that stands out amongst any other project that might be trying to be in your same field or anything like that? What would be your thing that convinces them to come to your project and to get involved on your platform?
Our sheer hunger and determination. I mean, when I say I started this project out with just an idea, and I mean, there's not many people that I meet personally that have the epiphany, that have the idea and follow through. It's much different than like copying the idea and then joining that way. But the sheer determination of having the idea, pursuing it, keep going, getting denied, failure. The fact that our project has so much perseverance, I think that by itself speaks so much volume than a lot of other projects out there. A lot of them just copy the code, they get a smart contract up and running, and then they just try and copy, or they just fork a blockchain, they just fork a DAO or fork a DEX. The fact that everything is so original and specific, and we're one of the first ones to ever truly do this, that's what's going to separate us from everyone else, is that sheer determination and that will to really integrate, because I have a dream and I have a goal and I've been doing nothing but completing that obstacle.
Well, there you go, folks. I mean, if that's not, you know, truly the convincing and deciding factor, I don't know what is. And I think so many of you, yeah, I mean, so many of you listening in right now too, I know you guys are seasoned investors. I know that you're involved in so many different projects and you're members of so many different communities. And there's a lot of them where, you know, you don't see the developer or the team or the founders involved in the chat that much. And sometimes that can be scary. You wonder, where are they? Why are we just talking amongst ourselves? Now, you know, you go into the Zahnymous group, you see that Bassett and his entire team is in there and they're very active. They're answering questions. If you ever, you know, have a question about your gift card, I think a girl had a question the other night, you know, everyone's there to answer immediately and then boom, problem solved or question answered. You guys are quick and people are looking for that real response from a real person, and to know that you're dedicated and determined and you have that fire in you. That is something, along with, you know, a KYC, being doxxed, being audited, you know, it falls under that. But I really think that it has a lot more value too, because it's something that you're showing people that they can believe in and trust. And that's your transparency. And we appreciate you being so direct and so determined for this to be a success, and that you really care about it. You know, sometimes people are like, I'm just going to try it and see what happens. No, you had this dream, you had that epiphany, and you see what this can become. And when you can see that vision so far into the future, I think that's what really makes a promising project. So, I mean, we're looking forward to it. And thank you for coming in and giving the updates. I know our different group chats and everything right now, they're sharing screenshots from the platform. They're showing what can be done in it, because we have a lot of new community members as well who are like, wait, what's all this? And so that's why I wanted to bring you in, because you have such a powerful platform. And with us having new members, they need to know really what this is and what you can do. So thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Of course. And I had such a great time, and I can't wait to have an even amazing partnership. But one thing that I want to state that it's going to be kind of funny, but it's true. And it's what separates us from a lot of other projects that might be trying to join the space. And this is kind of an old saying, but no one remembers the second. If you ask the typical person who was the second person that landed on the moon, not many people are going to be able to answer that. But if you say who was the first person, most likely everyone's going to say Neil Armstrong. And you might not, some people might not understand that analogy, but people that do understand make it a notice that when you're the first of something, you're kind of going to be the one to stick around. And that's my personal opinion. But that's another thing that separates us, is that we're kind of the OGs that really are starting this movement. And when you're the original and you're the first, as long as you keep persevering and you keep adapting, you're going to be there for a long time.
Yes. And when you said that, it reminded me of, and that was an incredible quote, nobody remembers the second. Reminds me of another incredible quote from the great Ricky Bobby: if you're not first, you're last. So that's immediately what came to mind when you said that. I heard Will Ferrell's voice in my head. Nobody remember, if you're not the first doing it, I'm not saying that you don't have a chance, but like you said, everybody remembers the first platform to do something. And, we're determined to be that first learn to earn platform, advancing education through incentivized gameplay. And you can be that first platform that really bridges that gap between crypto and fiat and makes it so that you don't have to take all of those extra steps. And I think us being the first in this field and pushing through, crypto winter means that we're going to have a really promising future. So folks, I mean, you saw it for yourselves. You saw the video, you saw the platform. You guys are talking about it in the chat now. Keep your eyes on ZAH and join their community, because this is really something worth paying attention to and getting involved in at this early stage. They're not even a month old, and look at how much they've already done. So look at where they're going to go as well. But Basit, again, thank you so much for coming in. This has been awesome. And we can't wait to keep seeing all of the updates. So please keep us posted on everything. I'll make sure that you're able to get stuff posted in the group. I'll make sure that if you post a link, you're not getting banned again. My apologies for that.
It's all good.
But yeah, guys, I mean, you saw it here. If you have any questions after the fact that you're thinking of, you can ask me and I'll pass them along, or you can join their community and ask as well. But again, we thank you so much. And this is going to be an incredible, incredible journey for us. And yeah, I look forward to seeing where we go next. So thank you so much for joining us, and to your community members that came by. Thank you for joining us here as well.
Of course. Thank you so much, Megan. And I'll be around. And whenever version 2 comes out, please come have an AMA in my group as well. We can't wait to show everyone to be a part of it, of what you're trying to accomplish as well.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to start releasing very, very little sneak peeks of the game. We're talking maybe 5 or 10 seconds. You never want to give too much away too early, but I'm thinking about giving a little sneak peek, maybe tomorrow. I was still playing around with it a little bit, but that'll be great. I'll send this recording to you as well, and I'm going to share it in my other groups that are going to get that out to our other community members that weren't able to join, because I know that they were still very interested. And yeah, if there's any questions after the fact, after people tune in and listen, I'll pass those over your way. But thank you again, and everyone in here, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night where you are. I know a lot of you live in the future, which is really awesome, time zone wise. I hope you continue to have a safe and healthy day. And yeah, go get some gift cards and go look at the Zahnymous platform, join their group, get involved with their token, and let's see where the future takes us.
Of course. Thank you so much, Megan, and I hope you have a great night.
Thank you so much. You too. We'll talk soon.
We'll talk soon. Bye.
See you guys.
Yeah.